So we're in Fresno, California, getting ready to reinstall a toilet. Homeowner contacted us and let us know that there was water coming out at the base. Typically that indicates a failed wax ring. So there's the old wax ring, it's upside down, but if you pop it back over the right side up, you can see where the water has rolled over the top of the wax, and you can see the corrosion around the wax ring as well as the flange. So this guy's, it's not in the worst shape, but you can see the corrosion around the bolts here and there's nothing we can do about that. Secondly, you can see all of these holes in the flange, 1, 2, 3, and there's 3 more on the other side. Those are supposed to have closet bolts in there, or minimum brass screws. We like to use these guys right here. We turn them upside down and we put the nuts and washers on them, and then it gets bedded in concrete, and that's what actually holds the steel to the ground. And those aren't in, so nothing we can do about it either. We're not going to touch these screws because they're so corroded. What happens when we start trying to move this around, it ends up potentially breaking the steel. So the corrosion isn't too deep. It doesn't look like the bolts have broken off, and they feel like they're going to stay in place. But we don't want this. What we're going to do is give you some new wax rings, 2 wax rings to be exact. We're going to give you the one that's got the horn on it, and then the other one, there's the one right there with the horn on it, and then of course this single that's going to go on top. We'll bolt it back down. We'll take another video when we're done. So we're still here in Fresno, California. We got the toilet back installed, and so we showed you what the flange looked like down there and the bolts and whatnot. I think you'll be okay with those, but like I say, once you get corrosion down there, you just don't know what's going to happen. They felt tight, and to try and take the existing closet bolts off that were down there, first portion of this video, we get damage to the flange. We don't want to do that. So it's mounted, the bolt is tight. What we like to do is we like to, get two wax rings in there, bolt it down, then we shim. You've got, shim front left corner here and front right corner on the sides, and because there's a gap, and so it's shimmed, and then it's cocked back in, you can see, and it's tight. Outside of the seat movement or anything, what we like to do is just take and hit the bowl, and if we feel any movement, we know we need to shim some more. So it's tight, bowl's tight, everything's back together. And what we did do while we were here, we went and give you a new supply line. Whenever we disconnect the toilet and move it out, whatever supply line's in has been installed, no matter for how long, we like to get a new one in there. The reason being is, the gaskets in there, they get compressed or over tightened, and then it leaks. So if we reinstall an old one and it leaks, then you're not going to be happy with us. So it's like a $5 or $6 item, no big deal. And so that's a 3/8 by 7/8 by 20-inch Fluid Master braided stainless steel supply line. That is your existing shutoff valve. So we've tested it out. We've flushed it. Everything's good. Outside of that, this installation is done.